What's up, YouTube? So before I get started with the content at hand, I want to first give a couple shout outs to some friends of mine. First, really good friend of mine, Aaron Williams, just competed in the Phil Heath Classic about a month ago. He competed in the men's bodybuilding in the middleweight division. He came away with a bunch of stuff. He took home the first place in the novice middleweight, first place trophy for the overall novice. Took the Masters over 35 trophy, and then he took first place in the overall in the middleweight. So I mean, this, you know, you're doing well when somebody has to memorize all the stuff you've done. He looked really good. I'm really proud of his accomplishments. Good job, bro. Now, he doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he does have an Instagram, so I'm going to be putting a link to his Instagram if you want to check him out in the show notes. Next, I want to give a shout out to another friend of mine, Kristy Davis. She competes in women's physique. She competed in the Texas Cup, I believe, in December, and she won the second place in the overall. Then she took the Masters division, first place in the Masters division over 35. And her accomplishments, she did great. She looked great. But in addition to that, her and her husband have a meal prepping company, which I began to get meals from about a month ago. I never really saw myself as the kind of person to like go out and buy meals prepared. I mean, I get the odd meal here and there from My Fit Foods or something, but I never really thought that I would just invest in a bunch of meals at once for the sake of me not having to cook, because I've prepped my own meals for years now. I'm not having to cook anymore. I don't have to clean anymore. Between my career, between this channel, between just life in general, I got a lot of stuff going on. I pretty much eat my meal, I throw the container away, I have nothing to clean, I don't have a kitchen to clean. Yeah, I'm not going back to that, so I'm gonna keep on purchasing meals from her. If you live in the Houston area and you're sick of, you know, cooking your meals, and or maybe you don't cook that well, her meals taste really good and it's really convenient. She customizes the meals to whatever your goals are. So I pretty much tell her whatever macro ratios I'm working with, and she'll customize the meals based upon that. So yeah, if you're in the Houston area, check her out. I'm putting a link to, the name of the company is KRISTYSOFIT. I'm putting a link to her social media for the company in the show notes also. Now on to the content at hand. What's going on with me? What's going on with the channel? Now, when I started the channel, I first came out with a video called, well, it's not the first video I did, but it's one of the first videos I did. It was called Get Lean 2016, and in the video I talked about dropping body fat for the next 12 weeks or so. Now, because I just started the channel, and I just started putting myself on the internet, just like anybody else who, you know, puts themselves out there, you want to put your best foot forward. So I wanted to look as big and as physically strong as possible in my videos, and so I don't think it was the best idea to start cutting as soon as I started the channel, because the fact that anybody who's dieted, anybody who cuts knows that when you cut your carbohydrates when they're relatively low and your calories are in a caloric deficit, your muscles tend to get flat, and you know they're low on glycogen. You know, carbohydrates are what keeps your muscles full, and so the workouts, you know, I'd have to get friends to video for me, and you know, I was pretty much at the mercy of training and getting footage whenever they could. And so I would be like, you know, somebody would say, oh yeah, I'm gonna train chest tomorrow, and I'd say, well, can you film for me? And I'd load up on carbohydrates, you know, the night before or the day of, and then I might end up doing it again if somebody said they could film for me the next day, or sometimes if they said they could film like 2 or 3 times in one day. Because like I said, I wanted to make sure I had consistent content, and I never liked the idea of just setting up a tripod and having, you know, just having the tripod, having the camera recording while I'm doing my workouts. Needless to say, this practice, although left me looking big, left me looking full, and kept the weights I was lifting relatively high, it did not work out as far as dropping body fat consistently. So I didn't put on any body fat, but what did happen was, because of the sporadic training and the inconsistent scheduling, because I pretty much obligated myself to putting up content more than staying consistent with a specific schedule for myself, I pretty much said I would do full body 3 times a week. That way, any other body parts that I train for the sake of content for my channel would just be extra credit on top of that. So this was a lot of high frequency training. It was a lot of basic free-weighted movements, and I didn't necessarily go to failure or anything, but it was just consistent high-frequency training. I ended up getting bigger. I ended up getting bigger and stronger, which I didn't expect because I'm usually extremely fastidious about writing out my training and everything and being very specific with loading and everything like that, loading patterns as far as like the weights I'm lifting. And yeah, I got bigger, and it pretty much, I mean, it had all the aspects of an anabolic environment if you look at it. I was eating a lot post-workout and pre-workout, so I'd keep my muscles full. And then the training frequency was high. So yeah, I ended up getting bigger and stronger. And so now currently, although I'm not gonna necessarily focus on cutting, I am putting my calories in somewhat of a deficit, but I am continuing to really experiment with the full body training because of the way I've benefited from it. And probably I'll be putting out a full body routine pretty soon. That'll be kind of like what I was doing when I was training for the channel, and I kind of accidentally got bigger and stronger. So what else? I don't think I ever announced it, but I don't know if anybody's noticed, but generally my uploads are always every Thursday. I think I've only missed one Thursday, but that's pretty much since I started my channel 3 months ago. I've always uploaded on Thursdays. And then I would end up uploading sometimes Sunday or Monday, but that was kind of like an extra credit upload. I obligate myself to Thursday and Thursday alone. And I'm basically announcing that now. Look out for uploads on Thursdays. But most of the time I will have an additional upload either Sunday or Monday. So 2 times a week uploads. I got a lot of stuff I want to put out. I want to do more supplement videos. A lot of people have a lot of questions for supplements, especially after I did the Supplement Essentials series, which I have to wrap up. I have to make another video for that. I'm going to be doing a series after that for supplements for mass gain, supplements for cutting, so dropping body fat. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff I'm going to release. I'm also going to do more videos like the Die Hard video, the kind of like motivational, inspirational stuff. Had a lot of positive reviews, a lot of positive comments about that. People want to see that. It's really just the biggest challenge is finding a way to release the stuff in some type of format. But yeah, I got a lot of things on my mind, a lot of things I want to put out. So yeah, if you like the content, please like, subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, it's still cool. You can go ahead and watch, keep lurking in the shadows or whatever. Yeah, I will see you next time. I'm probably going to have an upload Sunday or Monday. But yeah, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching, guys.